Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Monster Train video. In this video I'm going to be doing something slightly different. It's going to be a walkthrough on how to get a very specific achievement called the How to Deckbuilder achievement, which is winning the game with 0 cards remaining in your hand. My friend actually generated a challenge. It's this this share code, Monster Train Challenge, ContestWhiteGuess, and this works for the most recent update as of right now. Okay, so as you can see, custom challenge is ContestWhiteGuess. So the 3 important factors of this challenge are the mutators. Removing the champion from your deck is the only way to not have the card in your hand when you end the game. Then these 3 buffs increase the pyre's damage and armor and health, and this buff increases its damage output by giving it multi-strike. Now, this challenge you have to pick Vapor Funnel, which applies daze to enemy units when they enter the pyre room. Unfortunately, that also makes your pyre get -5 health, or damage I mean, but that should not be a problem. There isn't going to be much that you need to do in terms of actually damaging the enemies. The only thing that you really need to make sure that you do is catch all of the collectors, like this one, and that's about it. The pyre will take care of all the other damage. You can hit the boss with frostbite if you want. And the other important thing that I forgot to mention is I'm playing Stygian Hellhorn because of the frostbite effect on their starting cards. The Forgotten Power is very powerful against the bosses and other enemies. You're going to want to skip all clan packs that you see, and you're going to want to purge as much as possible, specifically in the shops and in the events that spawn. So removing the train stewards and then the imps is probably the best way to go about it. And then take the units just for the extra gold, because gold is actually a very important factor in this. Definitely want to hit every single trial you can that gives you gold. If you don't, then you're probably not going to do too well. Now you can try your best to get this collector up here, but it's almost impossible with the cards that you're given. It depends on like whether or not you know about it. Obviously that I know it's here, I can get it that way. Otherwise it would be quite hard for someone who's just played this challenge to actually know about it and get it. And there's the thing done. So there's the extra gold. Grab the gold from these. Doesn't matter what cards they are. And then this is very important. This concealed caverns here, you're definitely gonna, it doesn't really matter which way you go, but I would go to the left just to purge another card. Oh, you could purge 2 cards actually at this point. If you manage to get the collector, you'll have enough gold exactly to purge 2 cards. This is what is really important, is the blood for blood. Having your pyre gain health when it kills enemies is actually quite important later on, because that's the only way you're going to be able to heal your pyre outside of the pyre remains here. And now this is obviously going to be Covenant 0, because playing any levels of Covenant would kind of ruin the whole thing. At Covenant 0, the Seraph only has 1,000 health, so it's really not that bad. I forgot about the Slay thing. And honestly, I don't really need to be playing the frostbite. So you can see that the pyre just healed. If you watch up top, they will go up top and it will heal for 15 when it kills them all. Adding as much frostbite as possible is a very good idea, just to get the boss down very low. Probably could even kill her in a couple of turns, just like that. We definitely want to skip, and then take the Ember. That's the only thing that could realistically help you. The more Ember you have, the more frostbite cards you can play. Gonna want to purge on this fight. After this fight, both imps purge everything from the bottom up so you keep the frostbite cards for as long as possible. Right now, the purge cost in the mage thing is set to 200, or in the shops is set to 200, so you can't really purge anything there. And then just keep going. Right now the pyre does 80 damage, so anything that has more than 80 health, like none of those, you can... This collector I didn't even go for because it's actually, that one I think is actually impossible to get. I don't know, I haven't really tried preparing for that collector. I don't think it's really necessary to get that one, but I guess you could try. There's no one stopping you. So here we go, the pyre took some damage. I got another 150 gold, 160, 170. Perfect, that's what we're looking for. Now here's another ice caves, and this one you definitely can skip and take the gold instead, because this one doesn't have anything useful. It actually is unit drops. Now this ice cave down here has the other important step in this deck build. I guess it's like deck remove challenge. The oh, can I actually afford? No, it's 250. There's some more gold in the artifact there too. And here's a Market Invasion, which is actually very good. Heals the pyre back up to full health. I don't think there might be a collector on this battle. I don't really remember where all of them spawn specifically. Yeah, there's one right there. I don't know if I don't think it's possible to get that one. I guess if I focus them the last floor. So if you're really gonna go try hard on this Market Invasion battle, kill all the ones on the mid floor. So when the collector spawns on turn 2, you can get him. But so far, I don't need to do anything. All of these units have less than 80 health total. This guy actually does quite a bit. 16 damage or so, I think it is. But it's fine. Pyre still ends at 150 health, and everything is a-okay. Now, when we go left here, there's a specific thing that you need to take as well from the Historian, which is the card that gives your pyre attack for every 10 gold you have. This is very important for this deck because now you can see the pyre damage is at 84 times 2. Purging the last 2 imps here makes it so that you draw 5 Forgotten Power every single turn, and honestly, you can purge another one here, and you will be playing 2 per turn, which is it's fine. Playing 2 per turn is fine. Just make sure that you in this fight you don't accidentally increase their cost, because you do want to put as much as you can on possible. So putting 2 on that guy is perfectly fine. And here he is, another 12 frostbite per turn. Gets him up pretty high, not terribly high. You can see the pyre is already at max health, and he gets to 39 frostbite, so that's another 39 damage every time he attacks. And there you go, another victory here. Skip here, grab the ember. Those crystals are actually very good for increasing your pyre damage. So here you're going to want to purge cards down to 3 cards, because having 3 allows you to play 2 of these per turn. Having 2 only allows you to play 1 per turn. Definitely want to go to left in order to grab the, that's not what I meant to do. In order to grab the Forgotten Boon. Apparently someone died there. And here's another 400 coins. Giving the non-boss enemy units plus attack does nothing in this scenario, so that is fine. 90 health is not like a ton compared to how much damage the pyre is doing. The pyre can kill that guy, and that's the healthiest unit in this whole phase, so basically just keep skipping. At this point, it's just an end turn simulator. You don't really have to do anything. other than play Frostbites and watch the pyre kill them. So there's that boss down. Another 400 gold increases the pyre's damage by 40. Now it is at 145 damage per hit. And in this last area, unfortunately, you're gonna have to spend what equates to 25 damage in gold at one of the shops for 250 coins to purge this card. But you gain another 75, so it's really not that much wasted, and you should come to a nice old 127 damage if you followed what I did exactly. And if you manage to grab the other collector that I was talking about on the Mark of Invasion wave, you'll be sitting at even higher damage here. And that is about it. You have successfully ended the whole game with 0 cards in your inventory. These guys will cause the pyre to go back up to full health in this next wave. There we go. 180 health for the Seraph. At 127 damage per turn, he's not going to stand a chance. So that is how I managed to get the How to Deck Builder achievement. And here's the final showdown, Seraph versus the pyre. You can see the damage is just absolutely insane. Takes only 4 turns to kill him, and the pyre ends at 119 health. So there you are. How to Deck Builder achievement complete. That seed works for the latest version as of September 6th. So hopefully the game doesn't update soon if you're really looking for that achievement. I know there are other guides, but this is a very good seed to do it on. It's really not that hard to mess up. Only thing to be careful of is if you over purge your cards, you can actually die on wave 7, 8, or 8 from the boss just because of the damage. And if you don't go the specific routes to grab the artifacts that increase your damage, it can lead to some unintended side effects, as in, like, you can lose if you don't grab Blood for Blood or the Historian's coin that increases the pyre damage per 10 gold. I mean, look, in this round, the gold increased the pyre damage by 77, so that is actually pretty good. The purges work out to be almost perfect with the cards, and if you follow that, it should be pretty easy to get that achievement if you're looking for it. If not, and you like the run, then thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.